Wow, that unfocused quick. Lights on over there. Becky's already up. I just heard her drag the garbage can over there, so much means she's got the garbage gathered up at the trailer and she's headed this way. Well, there weren't any new babies earlier. And yeah, it's not just fog. It's heavy enough that there's droplets. When I come out earlier, I kind of did backwards. I came this direction first, then I checked the feed barn afterwards. But I could hear this strange noise. I heard water. Come in here, man, you can just hear it flowing through the pipes. The other thing here, that trough, which we got to water by hand. And then put the 100-gallon trough right outside there, and it's watered by hand. And of course, the one across the fence there, which has a float on it. It doesn't happen very often, but somebody on the other side of the fence played with the frickin' valve. I don't know how much water, how long it ran. But between that and what was dripping off from one roof to the other, it was kind of loud in here. I don't know if you can hear that or not. That'd be the plastic wheels of the garbage can cruising across the gravel. Look at that, here she comes. She's coming here to whoop my ass. Well, there you go, you get to see this one eat. He's been working on the back on the other side, but he's working on this side. I'm not sure he's got it figured out yet. He gets one and drops it, gets one and drops it. But he's still alive. He's up, he's eating. You can see her left hind teeth, it's down pretty good. Looks like he's actually, yes, he's reaching across. He's on the right front. That's the one I was milking yesterday. He figures out how to get on those. And her backs usually aren't bad, it's just the fronts. And of course, she don't like to stand still. Rainey thinks there's going to be a rat poke out of a hole down there. By the way, the last few days I've got like 6 of them here with a pellet gun. But anyway, that's the start to the morning. I haven't fed yet. A little early for that yet. Getting close though. They're all wigging out because Becky's trying to get the bike and the trailer out of the door. Lined up kind of like a line of uniformed people against people hoping for freedom. Just an observation. Some days they just gotta be, yeah, whatever. Started out the two that are fighting. They've been probably 5 minutes out there head to head. Boomer standing back there in the background. She walked up and kind of bumped them and said, "Hey, enough." So they chilled a little, and everybody's just kind of like, do I want to get into this or not? I don't know what they're arguing about. There we go. Right back at the head to head. It's kind of funny if they do that close to the fence, because you know they're head to head like that. When the one's ass touches the fence, the other one gets it too. And I guess somebody else is going to go out here and try to play referee. Say, now, should you be doing this, ladies? You know, they'll walk up like that, kind of like to say, hey, should you be doing this? And then leave it alone. Or they'll walk up like that, kind of coyly, and then smack into it.
They look like fools.
Got that one in the corner, intently staring. She was over at the water trough, and as soon as she heard it, she did a up in the air, half pirouette, spin around and run over. Well, maybe one of them's got a calf in the wrong position, just wants to get it shifted around. I don't know. I already yelled at them, told them to knock it off, but they'll get tired. I don't know who the one is on the right. The one on the left's that tall one with the long head and the goggles. She's a good cow. The other one's fairly thick, fairly heavy one, so I mean they're probably pretty well matched.
That was rude. I got her again.
We know who's tired of screwing around.
Oh, I heard that.
Now we can't see him, dang it. Oh, but yeah, we're going to run around and play now. Everybody else is going to go out there and say, all right, you ladies had enough yet? Let's see, the one just hasn't quite had enough. She's going to come back for more. Huh. Oh, well, that's enough of watching that, though. I think they're about done. They're both back to the water trough. The goggle-eyed one's taking a drink, the other one's standing there watching her. Yeah, she's working on getting the other side milked down some. And Mr. Squarehead there, let's see, he's got little peaky dots on his head. He needs to leave his mommy alone for a little bit, like a couple hours. It's dehorning paste. We used it a few years ago. We had a whole slug of them that had horns. And it's like, yeah, it's worth a try, see if it works. And it actually worked.
3 years ago.
3 years
4
ago.
years ago.
4 years ago.
Because Birdie Mae has a skirt. That's the only thing it did not work on.
That's right. Yeah, that Birdie Mae cow out here with the yellow tag and the square head. She has a little spot. Kind of like a thumbnail on the side of her head. Yeah, we got this much straw spread. I got into some whole bales, so makes it a lot easier than packing it one pitchfork full at a time. And that one standing down there, that's that Birdie Mae. Yeah, at least she ain't got horns, right? And this big girl here, I started spreading straw and she decided to field her Wheaties. She ran around the barn like a young calf, hopping and jumping. And where Boomer's laying right there in the middle of the screen, Amy was laying there. About her 5th trip around the barn, she was chasing somebody else past her and kicked up her heels and smacked her in the jaw. But I'd say it didn't hurt her any, because now Amy's laying over here chewing her cuds, so pretty good smack too. So anyway, you dairy guys, I know you know all about that dehorning paste. So it just kind of burns the buds so the horns don't grow. Yeah, she's trying to get the cow's tongue to go, and this cow, I don't know if her tongue will go. She's just going to stand there with a pissed off look on her face, because that's the only look she has.
Yeah.
But the tail's gone.
I know, I got the tail smack.
Once in a while, you just got to get them playing. I literally just shut the camera off, and she says, Dad, you ought to be getting this.
I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you.
It doesn't help that he's the only one over here. It'd be nice if another cow had a calf, then he'd have a playmate. That actually helps him mature a lot quicker, get a little smarter quicker.
I know you're getting pissed at me, but he doesn't have playmates.
And now when you watch him learn how to headbutt.
I did that when I was little with him.
I know you did.
Didn't I? Didn't I? Didn't I? You run? Are you going to run? What are you doing?
This is probably the most activity he's had all at once. Yeah. Oh, Biff.
Yes, this is the most, because he hasn't ran. I know, you're getting
Yesterday he spent most of the day just laying down here about where that back end of the cow is.
Oh. You want butt rub now?
Anyway, There's your playtime.
Oh, I'm gonna play with you. I'm gonna make you tired. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna make you tired.
I think she's pretty well got him tuckered out.
How do I tucker myself?
Well, Becky's been busy. That's all from along the property line between our trailer and Mom's house. And I figured while she was doing that, the dark colored one, the one this side of it, and that pile over there was all what was jammed up in the bridge. So I got that. I put the manure grapple on the skid steer to pick that shit up because this thing's just too slow moving, and I got more pieces scattered out to go pick up. And probably set it on top of that pile for her to hold it down, and then it'll all burn up nicely, I hope. And hey, yeah, look, there's the boys. Jackson there to the far right looking at us. There we go. And Bam Bam broadside and Dino's backside. And Dino's been talking like crazy for the last 2 days. Won't shut up. That is what it is. Don't get your undies in enough for YouTube. It's a pellet gun. See, look right here. I don't know what it looks like yet. Imagine it looks like what's on the outside, but here's the kicker. That little box. I do gotta put part of it. I gotta put the scope on. What is in that box? That box is big enough to hold probably a dozen of those. Freaking crazy. But, you know, that's how they want to ship shit. Oh, she dropped half of it on the ground.
No, I didn't.
Anyway, I just thought I'd show you the box differences. This is identical to the one that I just did a little tweaking on to make it work. I mean, the other one, it shoots awesome. It's just aiming
Yeah,
it.
I got a route with it.
Yeah, she even got one today. That means we've got 8
Big
now.
one that you couldn't get earlier.
This is what a brand new one looks like. They didn't do not quite as refined a job. The other one, the corners around it here, you know, looks more like a real gun. But this one's got the better optics. Yeah, it should cock. She can't do it. I have a hard time with the other one. They're pretty stout.
Yeah, it cocks.
Yeah. So, anyway, there's the new acquisition, except for this one still has the sights intact, which are probably actually pretty nice the way they are.
Damn, that's tight.
I screwed up. If this one will sight in nice and be easy, I might leave it like it is and mount that scope on the other one, because the sights are still totally screwed. We'll see what we do. I caught him eating again. What do you know? Bet he decided he was done for now. Maybe not. Yeah, right there on that big front one. Good boy. Keep them front ones down. Of course, he's going to be in here with her for a while because we don't let him out in general population until there's 2 or 3 anyway. It is what it is. I'm going to go let them in the feed barn and go take a load off my back. And go from there. So, as I step in a hole, it's a problem with 4x4 bales that are end to end with the twine side. You step in those holes. About as better than stepping in a hole between little bales and having one foot go down 4 feet and the other one smack you in the face. And these girls are just all chilling. Babies anyway. Doing good today. So, with that, thank you for watching, everybody.